Hello folks, welcome back to Garden Days. Today we're going to be in the kitchen doing some juicing. As you remember before, we did a lot of berry picking, but before jelly day gets here, we have so many berries that we need to juice them ahead of time. We won't have time to juice them on jelly day. Now before you start any project in the kitchen, you need to make sure everything's clean and sterilized, and I've already done that, and I want to show you how I set up the brand of juicer that we have. Going to start off with the bottom pot, and as you can see, it's got about 1 inch below the rivets that hold the handles on, full of water. Next up is going to be this piece, and this piece right here is actually where it collects the juice that drops in from the berries. And finally the top. It basically looks like a colander, and this is where you're going to put your berries so they can start getting steamed up from the bottom. Steam is going to come up through this hole and actually steam the berries, and when the berries drain down, they're going to drain and the juice is going to collect in this pot. Now the brand of juicer that we use is I don't know if you can see that. It's Victorio is how I say it. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it, but that's the brand juicer that we use. We've had a lot of luck with it and we've enjoyed it a lot. So let's get this show started. Put the stove on. Go ahead and put it on high because we need it to boil. We're going to load up an entire gallon bag of mulberries. Man, they smell good. Spread those out a little bit more even. Cover. And now we wait. All right, it's been going now for almost an hour, about 50 minutes. And I wanted to show you how much the berries have sunk down due to the extreme heat. They should be doing good. Throughout this whole process, we've had a set of mason jars in the oven heating up. We've already sterilized them and everything, but now we're going to see how much juice we have so far. All right, we're going to get a little bit. Then we have to pour it back in top. And what we've just done was we've sterilized this tube by running hot juice through it. Now let's see how much we've got. Be very careful. This juice is coming out almost scalding. It's just about boiling, so be very, very careful with it. What we're going to do is run this jar up to where it's got about 1/4 inch of headspace. And over here, we're going to grab, and I've already packed up my magnet, but we're going to grab a lid out of boiling water to put on our jars. Put on this jar. Holy crap, that's hot. All right, we're going to put a ring on it. Again, be very careful. This is scalding hot. it will take the skin off. And now we're going to set it upside down to have it sealed. It looks like we're going to have more juice. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out another jar. And see how much more we can get. Whoa, that's hot. We don't have quite another quart, so we're going to pour it back in and let it wait until we do have enough for a whole nother quart. Let's see what we got in here. Wait a minute now. Nope, we don't have enough. So I'm going to pour it back in and wait until we get enough juice to fill up another jar. Go ahead and add using hot water. That way it takes it longer, or not as long, to heat up to a boil. And let's set this back up. And now we wait again. Now that these mulberries have cooked down a little bit, it's time to add to it with some more mulberries. And the reason I just add to it is because I want to keep that mash that's already down in there to just help get every bit of juice out of the berries. So I'm going to go ahead and add another gallon. Spread it out even like we did before. And now we let it cook. Now as the berries are cooking down, I'm going to take a moment to stir them around a little bit. Just to make sure I can get as much mush out of them as possible. Kind of squeezing them, pushing them down, getting more and more juice off of them as I can. All right, to wrap it up, we got 5 jars of mulberry juice from 3 gallons of frozen mulberries. Now, this is the only book we use when it comes to canning. This book says that for our recipe, we only need 3.5 cups. And we put up 5.5 quarts. So we should have plenty of juice for Jelly Day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.